Practice 19 today. We had a good practice yesterday. That was solid. We got a lot of work done today. We'll continue to move into that opener for September 3rd with some more, periods on our opponent. And these guys are loud over there. I've got one little change to the roster I'll let you guys know about. Chris Woosner, one of our seniors, has decided to, go to a different place. Wants to play more, which I can totally understand. He's a senior, has been through a lot, 5 years. Granted that opportunity to him. I think it's important for him to reach out and fulfill his dream of playing more wide out. He was a guy that looked like he was going to play a lot of special teams for us and help us out there. So we wish him luck in his future in Beavers. But that's all I got for you.
You know where he's going, Pat, as he's told you?
No, we'll help him wherever he wants to go. Don't have an idea right now, but he's graduated. He's got his degree from Pitt, which is a great thing. So he can go on. He can go really just about any place he wants to.
So you have room for a couple walk-ons, right, to potentially get scholarships? Are you thinking about that, or looking at some guys?
Yeah, well, Chris was a walk-on at this point anyway, so he wasn't on scholarship. And I'm sure if he probably was, maybe he stays, but maybe he doesn't either. So that's a decision that he needed to make.
Coach, how are things going at the backup quarterback position, and what do you still need to see before you make a depth chart next week?
We need to see a lot. I mean, there's still a battle going on. I won't even get into the details, but it's an interesting battle, and I think guys are getting better in that run. I think every day you see a little bit more of what you want to see. Guys have had opportunities, and I think we'll really find out, hey, what this guy can do, what that guy could do, and I think every day will be good. And I think when you get into game week, I think it might be something that may be a game decision depending on how the game's going and what the situation is in the game at this point. But I feel much better right now on day 19 than I felt back, on day 2.
Just in terms of progress as a freshman, how's Thomas done just over 3 weeks of camp?
Thomas Mayfield, he's done a nice job. He's a guy that's throws the ball well. He can run. He's going to be an exciting player here for the future.
3 weeks in the camp, James looks like he's in pretty good shape, almost game day shape. Do you expect to see that, considering what he's been through?
Did you not expect to see it? That's the question. I expected to see it without a doubt. He's a guy that's got a smile on his face every day. He had another scan the other day. I didn't tell you guys, but it really didn't matter because we expected it to come out clean. It came out clean again. So I think it was a little stressful the other day, and he feels great. So we're excited.
Do you feel that DeMar Hamlin's got enough reps that he's going to be able to make an impact for you early in the season?
He's dealing with just right now. I say minor. I say a minor little thing right now that we just can't get right. We've actually brought in a specialist to look at him, and we saw enough early that we know he can help us. But we got to get him back on the field. So is it helping us in the opener? Probably not. Is it helping us during the season? We're going to work on that.
2 years ago, Rory Blair led the team in sacks. Last year, he didn't produce as much and didn't seem to get as much playing time. What do you think held him back last year, and what do you expect from him this year?
I think maybe with Rory, just the knowledge of the defense. I think he's got a good feel what's going on. And I think he played quite a bit last year. I think he was starter most of the year, wasn't he? I think he played a majority of the year, just wasn't productive. Maybe they were double teaming him and Juan was getting loose. I don't know. They didn't know who number 5 was, but Rory played a lot. And sometimes you get the glory, sometimes you don't. But he's a tough player. He's got a great motor, and we're expecting big things from him this year.
As you get closer to opening week here, do you see tangible results from progress this program has made in a year since you've been here?
It's hard to see that. To me, you find that out on game days. It's hard to see it in practice every day. You don't know. You walk off, you're playing against each other, you're hitting each other, you're sick of hitting each other, you're cheap shotting each other, you're loving each other. You just don't know. That's why, you look forward to playing that first game of the season. And I think you really find out where you are at that point. It's hard. I love the chemistry we have right now. I love the unity our team has. We got an unbelievable group here. I really believe that. And, it's got to come together on game day, and that's when you really find out what you have.
See a schedule for the next few days leading into the actual game week.
Here goes that pen again. The schedule for the next couple of days, we got Fan Fest obviously this evening, and we got to pick. We're going to take our team picture today as well, and then tomorrow we've got the kickoff luncheon. Who stole my pen, RJ? We got the kickoff luncheon tomorrow. We will give the players off on Saturday, and then Sunday we're back into normal game week. We'll be coaches will be in here at noon. The kids will come in the afternoon, and it's game week. It's on.
What do you have to do with the rehearsal scrimmage? I mean, what do you have to accomplish with that?
The rehearsal scrimmage is will not be a physical thing. It'll be more of a mental thing. I mean, we're going to teach them how to come out of the huddle, how to stand at the national anthem. We're going to teach them. We'll all be on one sideline. It'll be all the kind of a game operation, just making sure they understand how things go. How do we come out of the tunnel? How do we come onto the field? Where do we stretch? Where do I go? All those things. There's a lot of freshmen out there doing it for the first time, and there's a lot of older guys that forgot what happened last year. So we'll just review all those situations, make sure we're primed up and ready to go.
Easier to put together a depth chart this year after, all the depth you created?
I don't know. Depth charts are depth charts. I mean, it's never easy. It's never easy.
Final? Coach, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thanks.
Agree with
Thank
your
you.
period